I just want to go over my IB setup. I use Interactive Brokers Pro TWS platform, and I just want to explain a few things that I have set up and why I have them set up that way. So, in the far right corner, as you can see, I have my portfolio set up with enough room to where if I trade, 5 tickers, it's gonna show my P&L there, which I try not to focus on when I'm in a trade, but it's, I want to be able to have it there. And then I have enough trades to where, they populate. I can, have room to see at least, 6 or so trades. And then I have these two watch lists, and the tickers are identical in each one, but this one's linked to my red uh, group, and then this one's linked to my orange group. So here I have volume, last, and percent change. And then on the right here, this is linked to my options chain and my order entry window. And I have my options volume, open interest, and implied volatility. So this is, information that I want to be able to see before I trade something. And also what's cool is, let's say I want to go to BA. I hit BA, and then I want to go, boom, I want to go to the 217.50 calls. I just click and I have 217 calls up, in 3 clicks. And these are my default settings. Whatever you want your default settings to be, you just click preset and set whatever you want. And I'm currently not using any of the IB algorithms because I had some issues when I was trying to get out of a position a couple times, and it was like a 6-7 second delay, and the contracts just completely rug got pulled from under them, and they were down a lot. I was down a lot because of that. Instead of just marketing out, most of my strategies just call for using market orders. And I mean, I'm having, success with that for now. So eventually, I'll work on limit orders, but for the time being, I'm using market. And then I like to have the news where I focus on the level 2, and I want to have my order entry right here, so I can watch level 2 and I can see when I want to get in. I have the time and sales, my peripheral, and then any news headlines, I see them right when they come up, and I can look at that, or I can look at straight BA stuff or anything that's on my watch list, monitor all that. And then I like having the 10-second chart, just above that. Like, this is helpful in my opinion for me to be able to see this data as it is. And then my entries are off the 1-minute chart, and then my my trades are based around a 15-minute or hourly. So I like to have this up here. I have, in another window, I have this set up, which is a 1-minute, a 15-minute, and a daily of whatever ticker I'm trading. And then I have a QQQ, like when I put this to, let's go to Snap. This isn't linked to anything, and it stays on it 1 minute of QQQ. So I can, it's very helpful to have QQQ up. I have another, in another monitor, a third monitor, I have SPY and UVXY, which I, trade off of these two a lot because they're, inverse from each other, and, it's, part of my strategies. So, yeah, I find the quickest way for me to get into a trade is, if I want to trade Microsoft, boom, Microsoft, I'm in, and I want to do the 220 calls, let's say, and then I'm in. I don't know why that didn't populate. There we go, 220 calls. I'm in, buy quick. When I see the level 2 doing what I want, and all my criteria is met, I'm in. And I use TOS charts, but sometimes TOS at the open isn't working right, and I want to have these charts up to be able to have a second set of data. And I think that's it. I just wanted to. I haven't really seen anybody else online, at least, using this method to be able to navigate, from ticker to ticker. So, I don't know. I've found this to be really helpful, and then I don't use the IB algo. Um, yeah, and I'm just really impressed with IB's platform, and I came over from Lightspeed. The only thing I really like about Lightspeed is you can customize the platform more, and then their time and sales is just beautiful in my opinion. Um, but IB I'm really happy with, and their executions are really good. So for that I'm grateful. I can't just trade with TOS. It's like too laggy, and I just don't have confidence when I execute, especially with market orders. I have some horror stories from trading with them with market orders. So I was with TOS. I was using the this options chain, and I would just shift click, to get into a position. But a lot of times it just, I miss my entries because I don't get in. So sometimes I would, send this to 6, and then it would populate here, and then I could just, I had a market order set, and I just buy market order like that. But um, I'm using TOS now for my swing trading, which is I'll explain briefly. My strategy involves finding tickers that are at support or resistance on the daily, and like I like daily pennant, bull pennants, or bull flags, or whatever pattern wedges, and I wait till I set alerts in IB. Let's see, new window alerts, and you can see like I have, I'm waiting for these alerts to come at support and resistance levels. If you don't see 2 for a ticker, that's because if you hit either one, support or resistance. A lot of them have hit resistances because we've been in a bullish market lately. But yeah, I set alarms and then alerts, and then when they hit, I check out. I'm a member of Black Box Stocks for option flow, and when I see a few $1,000,000 being put into like calls out till January or February, then that gives me confidence in the trade, which I would get in regardless, just based off support and resistance. But and the patterns is set up, but gives me more conviction that my trade is gonna pay. And like I've had I had a good trade in. There was like $5-6 million in BABA recently for January or March calls, and Facebook as well, pins, and Snap we're just been killing it lately on the swing. So unfortunately I got out of those positions a little bit early, but I still made good money. But in hindsight, I should have probably held longer, and it was per my plan. So you live and learn in trading, of course. Nobody's perfect. But yeah, just thought I would share that. I hope this has been helpful to anybody, and so yeah, I hope everyone has a great day and good luck trading next week, and keep your ledger small like I'm trying to practice doing every day. Take care.